Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So Miami's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Breaks loose at the 40. They had got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, I got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
Boy, the defense does such a good job in taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to throw. It's Brown. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and some really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds the receiver wide open. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Kirk, it's Stanford in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Carr. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Fights off a defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The game is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Brown. Catch made on the out route. And moves the ball to the 35. And another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a gap. It's Verrier. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. Here's the second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The Stanford offense lines up on 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Man, that is how you prevent an offense from punching it in when they get inside the 10-yard line. That is back-to-back sacks for this defense near the goal line.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. I'll flip back to the QB. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes. As the flea flicker executed perfectly, we're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kurt.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they'll run it on the jet sweep. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw. It's Brown. He's running out of time here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
On the ground, it's Verrier. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick completion to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the returner will be brought down. Offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Receiver makes the catch. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run it with the option. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. Send the back in motion. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown for the U. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Brown. It's a fumble, and the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
On the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up? And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Coming up to 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Miami, 35, Stanford.
And he takes this from inside. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Canes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic in the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Stanford, 10.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important second down play coming up. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Return to pick 6. Touchdown for the U.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Stanford, 10.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work on the 44.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Breaks it, just trucks through the defender. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal.
He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Took one last shot with no time on the clock, though. This game is over. So this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up.